Transform your space into a cozy sanctuary with pleasant candles, where every scent tells a story. Whether you're unwinding after a long day or setting the mood for a relaxing evening, our hand-poured premium candles fill your home with luxurious aromas designed to uplift, soothe, and inspire. Breathe in our different scents in according with your smell taste, ranging from fresh mountain mist to beach linen, bringing the ocean breeze right to your home. And for long-lasting fragrance, try our luxurious perfume diffusers. Shop now at pleasantcandles.com and light up your senses today.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we're going back to the moon, dog. We finna go to the moon. We on our way to the moon. My bad. They already done left. Listen, they already gone. I know. Your bags was packed. You was ready to go. Somebody was waiting at your door. Oh, I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. But I'm leaving on the jet plane. Don't know if I'll be back again. They said it's a 10-day trip, y'all. Shoom, gone. They not going short for work. You know what I'm saying? They took like 10 days off, something like that right there. I don't know who they left their churn with, you know, because it for them. And it's always a girl. Now, I ain't mad at them. I just think that it be like uneven. You know what I'm saying? Whether I would say it like this. In case y'all don't know what's going on, we on our way to the moon. Not to land on the moon, but we going on around there to go around there. You know what I'm saying? We ain't stopping this time. We ain't landing. We ain't jumping up and down, all that little fly shit. Nah, hell nah. We ain't getting that. We ain't getting out of this one. Nope. I just want to say to all of these people, because let me go to and put our good brothers and sisters up on the screen for y'all real quick. These are our brothers and sisters. Mission to Mars, you know what I'm saying? Let me say something. It's 3 dudes and 1 chick. Now, I know that we is of a human nature. We is of a human nature. A lot of us get excited by doing certain things in certain places. How many of y'all have done certain things in certain places? Because we here, we might as well. It's kind of like what goes on in Vegas, stay in Vegas type stuff like that right there. How many of y'all going around the moon though? Imagine they having that thought process. Well, hell, ain't nobody ever smash on the moon. Ain't nobody smash going around the moon. Ain't nobody smash this close to the moon. Don't be surprised if later on, like 20, 30 years from now, we find out that she done smashed everybody. You said it, that Willie D? Willie D on his way around there. Willie D on the plane. Well, it's not even a plane. They say it's a rocket. It's a rocket ship. Stuff like that right there. Well, I guess it's because how I got them paused. Let me Let me see. And she is really paying attention to him. She is all up in him. Like, I'm finna get that. And once we get to the back end of the moon, to where can't nobody see us, I'm finna get this black man. Listen, you say it's a bang bus in space. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell literally, who gonna tell? They may tell once they getting like they 60s, 70s, something like that right there. When they about to dead. You know what I'm saying? When they about dead out here. Man, listen, when we went around a little thing, for some reason, we ended up on one another. You know what I'm saying? I don't. It's crazy though. No. I know that a lot of y'all is thinking about, oh my God, they're finna make history. This is gonna be like the best space exploration. And y'all thinking of all that little scientific shit. I'm thinking about human type stuff. Human type stuff. If I was them, I would have bought like a bag of weed or something. You know, come on now. It ain't like they gonna piss test them. You know what I'm saying? Just get a little bad dog and blow a little bit around them. You know what I'm saying? And go. You ain't never been. Do y'all know that we have a saying, I'm high as a giraffe's ass or something like that right there? I'm higher than the stars and all that fly. So imagine now you can say, bitch, I'm higher than the moon. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody ever smoked that good out here. You know? See her hair standing straight up. Yeah. Hey, but cameras is everywhere. But they got to be like a little corner. They got to be like because we're not supposed to watch them like go to the bathroom and nothing like that right there. You know what I'm saying? And did y'all know that you could drink your own pee-pee? There's filtration systems when you go into space, because they've been telling us that they've been going into space, and I'd be like, well, how they have all that doggone water? And well, because I watch movies. So wait, I don't know it to be a fact then. I don't know. Let me ask my AI little la then. Do astronauts filter their urine for drinking water? Yes, got to be more careful. I learned that off TV, and they've been complaining that you shouldn't allow the TV to raise your children. Well, our parents didn't know that. Our parents know nothing about no astronaut drinking their pee-pee, huh? With that acidic shit. No, our parents ain't know the majority of stuff that's in movies and on television and stuff. So listen, I'm here to help y'all raise y'all doggone children. Let the TV and now let the internet raise your children. Because we don't know all this stuff that's on the internet and that's on TV, dog. They is finna go that, and it's called the Artemis, and they live streaming it. Excuse me, they is live streaming it, but I can't show you that they live stream. Well, I can. Let's see what I can do. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna show y'all the video of them and what that right there that they about to, that they had done did before we had done came live, and then I'm gonna go on and try to find a live stream from somebody's website, not off YT. You know what I'm saying? Because they be out here tripping. But let's see what they're trying to tell us, y'all. Look.
We could be hours away from writing the first sentence of the next chapter in human civilization, as humans are set to launch a return mission to the moon, our first lunar mission in half of a century.
The four of us, we are ready to go. The team is ready to go, and the vehicle is ready to go.
Reed Wiseman is the Artemis II commander and is a Baltimore native. He will lead a team that includes the first woman astronaut, the first Canadian, and the first black astronaut. The historic crew will...
This the first Negro? You lying to me. We ain't sent no black astronauts up to space. I thought we had done did like so many missions and stuff. Like we ain't got no black people like in the space station or nothing like that right though. With a dark hue person never been past the radius belt or whatever they call it, little thing. The Bible belt. Well, no, that's in the States. But past like the thing, huh? I didn't know. Oh, they racist. NASA racist, or we not applying for the position or something? I don't. The first
black astronaut. The historic crew will travel deeper into space than any human before them.
I also hope we are pushing the other direction, that one day we don't have to talk about these first, that one day this is just, and I listen to this, that this is the human history. It's about human history. It's the story of humanity, not black history, not women's history, but that it becomes human history.
The launch is scheduled for 6:24 p.m. Wednesday, and right now NASA expects an 80% chance for favorable weather. Once in orbit, the crew will circle the Earth before slingshotting to the moon and wrapping around the far side of the moon. The crew will not...
Look at this. So the moon is smaller than us. Got it. So we not finna land. Y'all listen, y'all, we finna ride around now. We finna do a drive-by.
Land, but the 10-day mission will travel 250,000 miles farther into space than Apollo 13.
250,000 miles, and we live streaming. God, okay, this is what they say. Hold on. You say the Artemis is a female in Greek mythology? Really? They might be trying to tell us something. On the 10-day mission.
The 10-day mission will travel 250,000 miles farther into space than Apollo 13.
And we still gonna be connected. Like, we gonna be able to see them. Well, we will have, like, be able to talk. Well, they is saying that it's gonna be live stream. So is they gonna scream it from outside? Is there like another space shuttle that's outside that's gonna record them flying there, or is we only getting the footage from the inside? Let us explain something to y'all. 200 and some million miles, or 100,000 miles or something like that right now. The scream ain't gonna break. Do y'all know that we got problems on Earth with live streaming, and our live streaming drop? You mean to tell me you can go all the miles to where it ain't no more satellites closer to the moon? What are we talking about?
We've come a long way.
We've come a long way.
Inside the Smithsonian's Air and Space Museum are the pieces of the Apollo missions.
Do y'all know that one of the astronauts had done said that they didn't see no stars? I got the clip. I think I got the clip. Damn it, I was watching Joe Rogan, and I think they clipped it out and put it on Instagram. I thought I had done saved it. I may have saved it, but
where we've been,
they ain't see no stars. Shout out to our Dodge, Trap for the $2 super chat. He say, miss my message back. You is lying to me? Well, hold on. Slow me down. Let me slide you back up real quick. Oh, my bad. Shout out to our Dodge Trap for being a member for 46 months. He say, if they could leave Earth to go into space, why do rockets launch at an angle going straight up? They would hit the dome and explode in space. It's a lie. Listen, I've been saying it for the longest, and they would keep telling them, because it's the curvature. It's the curvature, and that's why they get it. You just can't go straight up, huh? You just, no matter where we at on the planet, you just can't go straight up. Nah, it got the curve. It got the curve out.
Yeah. Chart where we're going.
Looking at what could be the future of civilization. When you look at Artemis, does it give you that same level of wonder?
It's incredible. It's sort of unbelievable. I spent all my time thinking about the 1960s and what was accomplished then, and thinking that today we're in a new era of
You spent all your time thinking about 1960s. Girl.
Exploration.
Teasel Muir-Harmony is the Apollo exhibit curator and gave the Artemis II crew a tour. She says the crew took particular interest in these, the overshoes, that were the last boots to step foot on the lunar surface.
When they came here, it was really fun. They loved these overshoes in particular, and they dreamed about, they were talking about how great will it be when they get to add some Artemis boots to this exhibit.
Christina Cook will be the first woman astronaut to serve on a moon mission.
Okay, the first on the moon mission, but have there ever been females to be an astronaut in space? I thought that there has been. Well, has it been female astronauts going into space? I thought that it has. Maybe it has, and maybe they're just speaking on this mission. Got it.
Where the goals are to someday establish a sustained lunar presence and a moon base. and potentially answer the question, are we alone?
It is our strong hope that this mission is the start of an era where every person on Earth can look at the moon and think of it as also a destination.
Do y'all even understand that? Have y'all been paying attention to all of this space stuff and alien stuff? It's all coinciding. It's coming together now, and they about to go ahead on my president, your president, our president, about to tell us whether it is aliens or not, or you know what I'm saying? Barack slipped a few months ago saying about the aliens or something like that right there. Like a whole bunch of this alien and extraterrestrial and other entities and outside the planet is supposed to be real now, huh? And now y'all finna go on around like to the moon and set up shop stuff, right?
Neil Armstrong's giant leap for mankind was never meant to be the last small step for man.
Really?
The next step is now here.
Do y'all know I do believe why we taking the second trip to Mars is because they have been catching so much flack about, okay, if we've been there once with the technology that we had in the 1960s, we supposed to be went to the moon and we went back. All this technology, we finna go around the moon, we ain't finna go on the moon. But for one day, we trying to, maybe this is a place that we could live, like some civilization or something like that. Why we ain't touching back down on the moon? You say you should be able to see them with your telescope. Willie. Listen, I meant to go out there and look up, but I had done forgot all about it. Oh, wait a minute. If it's 10 days, do y'all understand if it's going to be 10 days? You should be able to go outside and see them at least on one of these days. Mm-hmm. Can you see the moon through a telescope from Earth? Yes, you can see the moon in remarkable detail through a telescope from Earth. Backyard telescopes allows you to view craters, mountains, and vast lava plains. Maria, it got it in quotes. The best time to observe is during the crescent or quarter phases. As the Terminator, the line between light and shadow brings terrain into shape relief. So we should gonna be able to any day like this week or some next week, go on outside, look on up there and be like, look at them. We should be able to do that right now. Okay. You say, Willie, this is the first mission back to Mars. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So congratulations to our explorations, and to all of our astronaut brothers and sisters, because they putting their life on the line for us. They putting their life on the line for us. So we going back round there to the moon. That's what we finna do. I wonder how much do it cost? How much does it cost for NASA to go to the moon? Oh, that's petty. Oh, all right. The Atlas, the Artemis program to return to the moon is projected to cost a little over $93 billion. You know what I'm saying? Petty. Come on, dog. That's nothing. The program, which includes developing space launch systems, SLS, rockets, and Orion capsule, is estimated to cost approximately $4.1 billion per individual launch. Yeah. 93 billion. 93 billion. And they couldn't pay TSA? Now, I know that NASA ain't a part of, like, the government, and NASA get their funding from the government, but damn, NASA couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Looked out for the agents, something like that, though? Huh? Got to be more careful. Man, oh, man. Whew, all right. Okay. Say Hollywood, boys, it's for entertainment purposes only. Mm-hmm. You say they in Houston in the big pool. Got to be more careful. You said that there was a black astronaut in 1987. She was in orbit for 8 days, but it doesn't say she went to the moon. Oh, all right. So it's black folk ain't never been to the moon. Got it. Well, hell, it makes sense because there's only been one trip. You know, but I thought that they said, no, but they said the first black astronaut. Hold on. Slow me down.
It includes the first woman astronaut, the first Canadian, and the first black astronaut.
See? The first woman, the first Canadian. Well, hold on. Let's see what they said before.
Lunar mission in half of a century.
The four of us, we are ready to go.
As humans are set to launch a return mission to the moon, our first lunar mission in half of a century.
The four of us, we are ready to go. The team is ready to go, and the vehicle is ready to go.
Reed Wiseman is the Artemis II commander and is a Baltimore native. He will lead a team that includes...
All right, that's cute. What type of gas is they using, though, dog? Hold on. Do y'all know that we be having to fill up like every week? I have a truck with a 34-gallon tank, and that's like the biggest tanks from what I know for vehicles. How you get gas that's gonna last you 230,000 miles? And listen, they will have some fuel in reserve just in case. Hold on. How much fuel do they need to make it to the moon? I should have said around the moon. Oh, that ain't nothing. Over 700,000 gallons. They putting... No, they just be talking. Boy, they just be talking. Over 700,000 gallons of liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen. Why don't we run our cars on hydrogen and oxygen? You say, Willie, they tanks are as big as a skyscraper. Got to be more careful. They got all they goddamn gas, huh? Yeah. That's what they say. Hey, dog. This what it is, dog. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had asked, well, why so much fuel? Landing and takeoff. Landing on the moon and departing again requires roughly 5.5 to 6 kms of additional Delta 5. Oh, Delta 5 is fuel? Don't they smoke Delta 5? They got Delta 8 and Delta 9. They use reefer? You mean they smoking with reefer? I say smoking with reefer. They flying with reefers. Hell, they might be using him. I know. They said the liquid stuff and all that. Delta 5 out here. Got to be more careful. Willie, remember a black guy got his car running off of water. And I think that we ain't seen Buddy ever since, huh? I don't think Buddy made it. Because we ain't heard nothing else about Buddy. Right. Moving right along. Moving right along. Who I want to jump on first? Because this is ridiculous. All right, we finna go ahead and talk about Chilli. Chilli say she's sorry. Black folk, let me talk to. Can I talk to black folk real quick? We stupid. I've been listening to people like all day talk about the incident with Chilli. Chilli, by mistake on purpose, reposted something about Michelle Obama and reposted, I'm guessing, something about she donated to Trump when he was running for presidency and stuff, and this stuff just resurfaced, you know. Black folks like either you is with us or you ain't. Wait, damn, you can't vote for, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, they been going in on the internet on Chilli. Now, why would y'all do a sister like that right now? Oh, because she about to go on tour. She about to be on tour with Salt and Pepper in them. And I think that tour pops off either in October or November. And people talk, and we boycott her. So she done came out. I don't even know. Oh, they say that she reposted something about Michelle Obama being Michael or something like that right there, right? That she's a boy or something, you know. But she say, damn, listen, y'all, I damn near can't even work technology, and I ain't know I had done reposted. But we finna let our lovely sister go ahead on and say what she had done say. Say, I didn't mean to repost Michelle Obama conspiracy. Here we go.
Hey guys, I wanted to come on here to address a few things that's circulating on the internet that's very concerning to me.
Go ahead.
Let me say this first.
Say it.
I have the utmost respect and admiration for Michelle Obama, and I would never say or do anything that is disrespectful to her or to any woman. I would never do that. And I had no clue that this repost had happened until I started getting phone calls and text messages from everybody, and I immediately went to my page to see what was going on. Now, mind you, I'm not very computer savvy, so I'm looking for this repost button, and I see that all of these buttons are very, very close to each other. And clearly I was scrolling and my thumb hit the repost button. Again, I had no clue that something like this happened until I got all the calls. But of course, I took that down, and, you know, I would never post anything like that. I would never do something like that. That is not my character.
I believe.
I have supported the Obamas. I gave to the campaign, both runs, voted twice for him, and supported the organization that Michelle had in the schools for exercise for the kids. I would never do anything that's harmful or hateful to anybody. You know, I'm just not wired like that. That's just not who I am. And when it comes to organizations that I have donated to, these are the things that support the veterans. You know, I have always supported them, not just now, but for years. This is not something new. So I just wanted to let you guys know, you know, this from me, you know, that I would never do anything so disrespectful, and I would just never, I'm just not about hate or anything like that. You know, if you look on my page and see my posts, it's all about love, faith, and connection.
Exercise.
That's what I'm all about.
Yeah,
you know, and I've always been that way, and I will continue to be just that way. So I just want to thank you guys for, you know, your love and your support, and just taking the time to listen to me right now. I really, really appreciate that, and I love you guys. Thank you so much.
We love you too, Chilli.
Hey guys.
Question. In order to repost something, you had to have posted at least once before. You know, like landing on the moon. We had to do it at least once for us to be doing it again, or at least going back around them, because we had done went around that one time. So the stuff about Michelle, you posted about Michelle. She said that she was scrolling and she didn't recognize that the buttons were so damn close, because y'all know the older that we get, like our sight and stuff be going a little, you know what I'm saying? We getting older and stuff. And I think that Chilli by 55, Chilli 55 out here in these streets. You look good 55. That's what's up. Keep up the good work. Keep with your exercise stuff, because you like active and stuff. And to all of us who ain't active, we can look better if we get active. Anyway, you say that I had done donated to all of these things. Listen, I voted for them the first 2 times. As if you vote for somebody, you can't have something to say about somebody that you had done voted for. Huh? A lot of people voted for Trump and they don't agree with the way that things is going, and they're speaking out about the person who they had done voted for. People voted for Biden. They didn't like the way that things were going under Biden, and they had done said things about Biden. I think that you should be able to talk about the people who you vote for. You know, she always gave to the veterans and stuff like that. Well, they saying that she had y'all do know that they tripping about $1,000. She donated $1,000 to, and like she say, the veterans and stuff like that right there when Trump was going back into trying to be a president again. He say she think Michelle gonna whoop that ass. Got to be careful out here, sister. We ain't worrying about that right there. But let's see what some of these people are saying. Say, girl, go chase a waterfall. Now that's deep. Go chase a waterfall. You say she's scared. You say it's gonna affect those tour ticket sales. Of course she's afraid. Anybody should be afraid when they're trying to take care of their family by making some type of income, by doing a job, by performing something that she loves to do and something that she's been doing forever. Of course she's gonna feel some type of way like you Negroes ain't gonna let it go. You Negroes gonna hold this against me and not gonna come to the concert, though, dog? This how y'all gonna treat women? Ooh. So you mean to tell me that y'all not gonna show up for Salt and Pepper them? Because I'm supposed to be on the tour date too. So y'all not gonna show up for all these women because of by mistake on purpose repost? You say she's speaking up because she has shout out to Chilli for the white brother who she in love with. That's what's up, sister. So, but watch this. Watch this. Black folk been knew that. Black folk been knew that. Black folk been calling her a tether. Well, she is a tether? I say, she is a tether. Where was she born at then? She was born in Georgia. What y'all mean that baby a tether? She had parents. I know that she mixed. I know that she mixed with some with that good hair. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You say the fact that her algorithm shows that type of content. Come on, now, listen. My algorithm don't show the type of content that she reposted about Obama. Well, my algorithm did show it to me. But that don't mean that this is the type of content that I be looking for. So, like, we can't put that on her because a lot of things show up on in your algorithm, on your feed. They just throwing something up against the wall to see if it's gonna stick. That's all that is. It don't mean that this has been like what you've been liking, because they add things to the things that you've been liking to kind of spread you on around, so you know they can help other people succeed in their posts. You say, I be accidentally reposting stuff all the time. Say, I believe her. I don't know how y'all keep reposting shit. What is y'all going back in y'all feeds to do, though? So you mean to tell me that y'all going in y'all accounts and looking at the things that you have son, you scrolling so far back. What is y'all looking for? Huh? You say, Chilli just found out who her father was 25 years ago on a talk show. Oh, I think I remember that. You say it take a lot to upload a video and you have time to think about it before you comment. There it is. Bam. You say, I really do be reposting stuff on accident, y'all, I swear. You say, I accidentally repost shit before, no lie. Girl, what about the donation to Trump? She was talking about the veterans thing. That's what they talking about. That's what they tripping about, because it was as he was trying to be a president again. You say she lying, Willie. You say she got that call for her to retract that story. You say, but did you donate to that man though? Do y'all listen? I don't know why black folks is more upset like now than they was when Trump was elected though. Do y'all understand that The majority of what I have been seeing for months from docu folk, when they was really got them upset with Trump, is immigration, which is strange to me. It's really, really strange to me. Despise the repost bold. IG rid of it, please. You say I had a slew of reposts that I never knew about. What is wrong with you ladies? So is reposting like a problem? Like, if anybody in the comment section had issues with reposting, let me know. There you go. Why do people care? Now, people is talking about canceling her. Do y'all understand if she didn't have nothing to be canceled? Let's say that little part again. If she didn't have nothing to be canceled, this wouldn't be a problem. Do y'all know if this would have happened like last year when she wasn't about to go on tour, this wouldn't be a problem? Yes, this is so unimportant. Facts. You say, even if you repost by accident, why not tap it again to take it off? But a lot of people are saying, I didn't know that I had done did that right now. I don't understand you people. But listen, Chilli, don't worry about it, because by Friday, shit, it's gonna be old news, baby. Hell, by tomorrow after lunch, this shit gonna be over with, baby. Don't even worry about that right there, man. Move right along. Ain't nobody even shit. But yeah, dog, you folk, y'all gotta get it together. It's you people who has the problem. Now, this is why your entertainers, the people who you think ain't voting for the other person, they not gonna share with y'all no more. They're not gonna share with y'all no more. I want y'all to understand what is being done. And it's crazy because a lot of times you all ask celebrities for their opinion on things, and celebrities that come out and say, well, here, I don't think you're that bad. You know what I'm saying? And now y'all mad. But now, guess what? I want all you people who can be canceled, I want all you people to just keep lying to black folk, because black folks love the lie. Hell, people love the lie. But if you want to keep your black card and stuff because you got products and shows and shit to sell, keep taking care of your doggone family. If they ask y'all from here on out who you voted for, tell them that you voted for Obama again. You know what I'm saying? Like, do not say, yep, I voted for Trump. I just didn't think that thing was going to stop with the look. Nah, here, nope. Or man, I don't never vote Republican. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever vote Republican. Say that and keep it moving. You ain't got to get no conversation or none of that right there. Y'all keep y'all shit to y'allself. Keep it a secret. Keep it a secret. So black folks can believe that we all the same. I thought that we won the monolith. I thought that we won the monolith. But I guess that we a monolith. Huh? I got a nice little story for y'all. A lot of y'all may not think that is nice, but in my mind, because of what I do around here at the Willie Williams Show, it's a little nice. Y'all come on in and give a player some thumbs ups, right? You're around here. Why not give a thumbs up? I got 86. Why am I not at 100? I'm feeling good today. We're on our way back to the moon and y'all faking. We did all this stuff for us to go back to the moon and y'all faking with the like button. What's wrong with you people? Huh? Do y'all know what I can't wait to see? I can't wait to see who's gonna run for president. I cannot. We gonna have a blast around here. We gonna have a blast around here when we see who done been picked to run for president. It's gonna be really, really. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time on Earth. It's gonna be a real good time on Earth. We're gonna have so much commentary. I promise you, it's gonna be a doozy. For real, for real. You say on TikTok, reposting by mistake is easy because the repost is right under where my palm hits the screen while strolling. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. I thought about what I had done said earlier when you said the repost. Oh, man. Y'all, listen. Y'all supposed to scrape me, though. I said in order for you to repost, you would have had to post it once before. The reason I said that is because she was saying that she was strolling back in her stuff. Damn it. I think I misheard her. Because now I'm thinking about Twitter. I be reposting things from Twitter that I have never posted before, but they call it repost. If you see it from somebody else, you can repost it. Oh, let me take all that there back. My bad, my bad, but I'm glad that you said what you had done said so I could read what you had done said, and now I corrected myself. For her to do the repost did not mean that she had posted once before. Got to be more careful. I don't know how I made that. I confused myself damn near. You say, but you say, Lord, I'm late, but the article Chilli reposted, you had to look deep for it. Oh, so it just wasn't like in her feed or something like that right there. Got to be more careful, man. But hell, what if she did post it? And it just came back up and you repost that bitch again. Man, fuck them people. But it's a good thing that she apologized. And again, by this weekend, we're going to be on somebody else. Don't even worry about it. Hell, we is going to be more on the story I'm going to do after this. This is where we're going to put our focus on after I do this story. Well, the next story after this story that I'm finna do. This is where the attention is about to go. Watch. You said, did she post an apology right after? Yeah. After people went to, like, girl, you see what you had done posted? We finna execute. Well, not execute. We is finna cancel you. Yeah. You say, and they still showed up for Kelly. Facts, man. Do y'all know that bitch finna go to the concert? Man, they finna have a hell of a show. But anyway, move right along. Let's go on and get into some real news. Can we call it some real news of importance? Watch your churn. Got one for you. We got a player who done really did some thought before he had done did what they said that he had done did. He really thought it through. He didn't think it all the way through because now he's in the news, but he thought it through to get what he wanted. We have a teacher who had done dated a 13-year-old student's mother. Let's say that again. We have a teacher who dated a 13-year-old student's mother so he could groom her. Wow, you say Chilli is canceled, but got my tickets to the concert at the Minnesota State Fair days before the blow up. They talking about replacing TLC. Wow. They taking this shit too far, dog. That is I hope you got some money, sister. I hope you got some money. I would never. Bitch, I wouldn't donate man one of you niggers. No, I ain't doing nothing else. Cause y'all don't F with me, I don't F with y'all. That's a shame. If that's what's gonna happen. We have a teacher who dated a 13-year-old student's mother so he can groom her. Let's see what happens.
Greg, developing tonight, we now know why it took almost 2 years for police to charge a middle school teacher with having sex with his 13-year-old student. Channel 9's Nick Papantonis live outside of Tuscaloosa Middle School. And Nick, investigators say they knew some of the details, but not all of them.
Yeah, they said they had what they described as like borderline inappropriate messages, not fully inappropriate between the two, but not much else in terms of proof back then. They said the girl fully opened up to her mother about exactly what happened just last month, and then they began their investigation. Daniel Lelieve accepted his new reality when a judge told him he'd stay behind bars one day after he was arrested on accusations he had sex with a 13-year-old student in his bathroom. Police say he took significant steps to groom the child, 26 years younger than him.
He got that look in his eye, though. He got that look, player, you got that little look in your eye. He's smashing the bathroom. That sound, it's like the setup sound like some corn that I saw before in the back. Go ahead, though.
Years younger than him, including teaching her more.
How many? How many years younger?
Significant steps to groom the child, 26 years younger than him, including teaching her Morse code so they could talk at school, setting up extra email accounts, and a bank account for the girl. They say he also dated the teen's mother specifically to get closer to his victim and moved her into more of his STEM and career classes without anyone else's approval.
Ladies, you all have to think about this right here. A man done hollered at you, got you thinking that he liking you just so he can get to your daughter. It is a difference if a man start to date you and then he meets your daughters and he like, I like your daughters too. You know what I'm saying? But it's a difference when the mission was a 13-year-old. But them and I got to be with the mama so I could be in the house with the 13-year-old. Boy, that's deep.
They had 2 daughters and they had their school activities and things going on, so we just thought he was really busy.
Police say Lelieve also didn't say much when confronted about these accusations, telling them it's probably not a good idea without a lawyer. He hasn't worked at the school since he resigned in 2024 after he was suspended. The district spokeswoman saying they do not believe he targeted any other students. Lelieve was, as I said, suspended in 2024. He is facing 2 felonies right now. His next court appearance is in May. Live in Seminole County, Nick Papantonis, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
That is crazy. Do y'all understand he taught her Morse code? I don't know Morse code. Is Morse code like difficult to learn? Shout out to my Navy intelligence and military intelligence personnel up in this thing for y'all knowing that Morse code. I have no idea. Do y'all understand in order to teach somebody communication, it takes a while to teach somebody communication. So she was okay with the learning. She was okay with the learning and stuff. You say, did he give her money? He set up a whole bank account. Set up a bank account for that baby future.
Than him, including teaching her Morse code so they could talk at school, setting up extra email accounts, and a bank account for the girl. They say he also dated the teen's mother.
A bank account for that baby. A lot of y'all be out here hunching and y'all ain't getting a few dollars. Y'all got this shit. All right. You got a whole bank account with your name on it. You got a bank account with a name on it. Now listen. I know that this is a touchy subject for a lot of you good people. I don't pretend to care though. Too much of this stuff is going on and we have the internet. These youngins know what's going on. You say I had Morse code on my walkie-talkies side as a kid. Really? I've never learned Morse code. Well, I didn't know where to go and learn Morse code at. So, and say he wanted to marry her. He probably did want to marry that baby. But the mama was in the way. You know what I'm saying? You say, did the mother move him in? Yeah, I think that they stayed together. I think that they had them live together. Hold on. I think they put his address up here or something.
Say he took significant steps to groom the child.
I thought that it was an address or something. But nope, these are the charges. Sexual battery by custodian. Sexual battery victim 12 years old and under, or 12 years of age and under the age of 18. So that's 2 charges. Sexual authoritative figure solicited English romantic. I think they say English romantic relationship with student. So y'all gonna charge him with a student charge while he was the mama's boyfriend. I understand that, of course, she's a student because she go to the school, you know. But why y'all had to put like the student charge on him when he in the house with taking him to the store and stuff? He got a bank account.
6 years younger than him, including teaching her Morse code so they could talk at school, setting up extra email accounts, and a bank account for the girl. They say he also dated the teen's mother specifically to get closer to his victim.
I just would love to hear what the mother has to say about, because y'all know we be having relations and stuff like that. I thought that you loved me. I thought that it was about me, and it wasn't about me. It was about my money, or it was about my something, and it just wasn't about me. It's the same way when I be talking about when the female teachers and stuff be smashing like the elementary students and stuff like that right there. And they be having like a husband. How I would never want to know how that feel, but I would want to know, I would want to ask these questions like, how do you feel that it happened to you though? You know? You say, was he in love? He could have been in love. He could have been. Do y'all understand that he was teaching? He saw her a few days, stuff like that right there. He said that she cute. You know what I'm saying? She cute. She, you know how maps be looking at him and stuff like that right there. And probably got to know her just a little bit. They probably stayed like in the community that he stayed in or something, or maybe across town or something. And maybe the mother be coming to pick her up. Maybe she played some sports or something. The mama done showed up or something, and he like, where your dad at? That's the one thing that y'all single mamas need to know. That's the one thing y'all single mamas need to know. Remember we did the show where we listened to a real map out here tell his story of how he pick them. He picked the ones who need like help and the ones who ain't got fathers, and you know what I'm saying? All right. Okay. So just having a father for your child is not about you, ladies. It is about the child. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's go around here to Georgia real quick then. Going around here to Georgia. Since we talking about teens. Since y'all want to talk about teens while we going to the moon. Give y'all a pat on the back. Y'all made it over 100 with a thumbs up. That's what I'm talking about. I knew that y'all could do it because y'all is who y'all is. 114. Mm-hmm. You say a bank account. Sound like a good parent. Mm-hmm. She was in love. Say she learned a whole new language to communicate with him. That's kind of where I was going. She took the time out to actually learn it so they can talk in code. A lot of people will say, well, what if she's 13? She didn't know what she was doing. And if that's what you want to believe, then all right. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, that's a good one. Do the mama blame the daughter for the breakup? Ooh, that's a good one right there. A lot of y'all mamas, boy, done put y'all outside the goddamn house because y'all looking at her man. Y'all look at y'all mama, man. Got to get the hell off around here. For real. They're having a vigil, or they had a vigil. They had a vigil in Georgia. We're going around here to Georgia real quick. To where a teen was killed. A teen was killed in a crash after prom. And I keep saying, who graduating in March? Oh, it's April Fools, y'all. Happy April Fools. Y'all got to pay these bills. Y'all got to pay these bills out here in the street. But I didn't know that y'all could have proms 2 months before graduation. When did this type of stuff went to happen? Y'all, man, somebody slacking. But here we go. We have a little youngin' that, damn it, she done lost her life.
Community in Douglas County came together to mourn a teen killed in a car crash on prom night. 18-year-old Patience Price was a passenger in the car that veered off the road early Saturday morning.
The Chapel Hill High School student's mother says she was getting ready to graduate in May and had a big future ahead of her. Fox 5's Rob Durienzo was at tonight's vigil at Hunter Park.
Well, there were certainly a lot of tears here tonight as this community gathered to mourn 18-year-old Patience Price, or Pepe as her friends knew her. Her mom told the driver of that car she holds nothing against her.
1, 2, 3!
Hundreds came together to honor the life of Chapel Hill High School senior Patience Price Tuesday evening. Investigators say Sunday morning she was killed when the driver of the Mercedes she was in lost control around a curve. That driver had only minor injuries and spoke at the vigil.
Shout out to Hidden Hills for the $2 cash out. You say, Unc, I would have whooped his ass and my daughter ass too. That's what's up. Whoop them both. Bam.
Me seeing her at her last, that hurt me more than anything.
Shout out to Baby for having a real.
Price's mom told those gathered in her daughter's memory she forgives the driver and told others to do the same.
Ops.
Mistakes happen. Yes. Patience would not. She would not want me to hold a grudge. Amen. Matter of fact, Patience would tell me, Mama, forgive. Amen. Mama, love.
Amen. The Georgia State Patrol's Specialized Collision Reconstruction Team says the car veered off the road around 3:30 in the morning, struck an embankment, and became airborne, then flipped multiple times. Investigators believe Price was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected from the car.
I know that her life made an impact on others, and I
don't act like we ain't see them little shout. Shout out to the cameraman, but go ahead.
Multiple times. Investigators believe Price was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected from the car.
I know that her life made an impact on others, and I know that she had a call of God on her life, so that, and I know God don't make mistakes.
Price's father says he'll remember her for her relationship with God. Medics took another passenger in the back seat to Grady, but that teen was released and was also at the vigil. A heartbreaking end to prom night for a young woman with a bright future. Troopers say the driver showed no signs of impairment.
And she is welcome at my house anytime. Yes. Because through her also, I get to continue to see my baby. Through her also, I get to continue to have this legacy.
And Price's family has started an online fundraiser to help lay her to rest. The information for that is on our Fox Local app. In Douglas County, Rob DiRienzo, Fox.
How can we talk about legacy and at the same time have a GoFundMe? I don't. The girl can come on around there. Listen, she come on around there because it reminds her of her daughter and stuff. Well, maybe they was good friends. Maybe they was good friends. They did not say whether she was speeding or anything. They did say that she wasn't on that dope. They didn't say whether it was speeding. She just, the car went out of control.
Yes. Because through her also, I get to continue to see my baby. Through her also, I get to continue to have this legacy.
And Price's family has started an online.
All right. So we got the legacy stuff going on, and shout out to the family. It's difficult times. It's real difficult time. But y'all know me. Y'all know me when I'm when we with that forgiveness and all that fly shit, and she would have wanted me to forget. I wouldn't give a hoot what nobody wanted me to goddamn do. These my feelings. Can I be emotional? Can I feel how I'm gonna feel? Now, when you telling the truth, player, when you tell me you lost control of a vehicle, and I am a driver, believe in me, I am a real driver out here in this street. Something happened to where you lost control of the car. How did you lose control of the car? Was the ground wet? Was it cold? Was it black ice? Was it you pushed the brakes and the brakes failed? What you got to tell me more than you lost control of the vehicle. Was you texting at the time? Did you have your head down? Was you not watching 2360-09 and some came out, did a deer jump out at your way? You know what I'm saying? You just not going to I just lost control. Oh, hell no. Now, I can believe that she was on the phone. Probably arguing on the phone, texting and driving or something. You can't do that with me. You know, hell no. I don't believe in, I just lost control. You don't, did you have a blowout? Now, if you have a blowout, that makes sense. But depends on the speed. Depends on speed. Depends on what you crash into. A matter of fact, did she crash into like a wall or something? Or did they show us like an empty parking lot? I know good as hell well. They ain't showing no empty parking lot.
Came together to mourn a teen killed in a car crash on.
That's a light. She ran into a light pole. Y'all, she ran into a light pole.
Prom night. 18-year-old Patience Price was a passenger in the car that veered off the road early Saturday morning.
And then they say that she didn't have on a seatbelt, right?
Chapel Hill High School student's mother says she was getting ready to graduate in May and had a big future ahead of her.
Yeah.
Fox 5's Rob Durienzo was at tonight's vigil at Hunter Park.
Well, there were certainly a lot of tears here tonight as this community gathered to mourn 18-year-old Patience Price, or Pepe, as investigators say Sunday morning she was killed Tuesday evening. Investigators say Sunday morning she was killed when the driver of the Mercedes she was in lost control around a curve.
To lose control around the curve, you were speeding. Anybody disagree? To lose control around a corner, you had to be speeding. You say this is a high-speed chase. Just say I'm telling you, you had to be going too fast for the curve. I'm supposed to forgive, and now I just unlocked my baby. Well, y'all ops. I'm sorry, dog. Ops. Nope, not going. You can't do me like that right there. Forgive what? You can come to the vigil and shit. I might punch you in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? But you just better hold your mouth shut up. Release your little balloon and shit. You know. You say, oh, she fell asleep behind the wheel. I guarantee you. That's a possibility. Because this was folk, they were early in the morning on Sunday. But prom, typically, where was they coming from? Say she had God in her life and all that fly stuff right there. But she was coming back home early Sunday morning. So it was after 12 by after 1. And prom typically ends what? Like 11 o'clock? Something like that right there. And I do understand after prom, you want to go out and get something to eat if you not with your significant other and you trying to smash a little something. You know what I'm saying? You may go out, have a little fun and drinking. And, well, they don't be drinking and stuff. But eating and stuff. Yeah. That's probably why she was out that time of night. Got it. Help us give Patience, Pepe, the best going home. They named her Patience. That sounds cool though. Patience. Bring your ass in, Patience. They asked for 20. They got 16,870. But let me refresh. Let's see what it had got on up to real quick. 17,420. Listen, you good people still remember the Willie Williams Show has a GoFundMe also. The link is down there in the description. I do need your support. Just like Pepe need your support. Let's see what they talk about. Say, sweet Patience. Sweet Patience. Lovingly known as Pepe, was truly a light in our lives. With her warm spirit and beautiful smile, she had a gentle way of brightening any room she entered. She loved her family deeply and stood by them with a quiet strength that meant so much to us all. Most of all, she loved the Lord. Facts. And we hold on to that faith now more than ever. Why do we hold on to faith more when people die? I don't. Because I get it now. People say that they hold on to faith after people die because they might lose their faith because their loved one died. I think I just answered it. He said, on the morning of Saturday, March 28, 2026, our hearts were broken as we lost patients in a tragic car accident on Chapel Hill Road in Douglasville. Oh, this is in Douglasville. The loss is unimaginable, and we are still trying to find our way through the pain. Patience was a proud student of Chapel Hill High School, holding close her roots and the legacy of Langston Hughes. Also, she's some kin to Langston Hughes. I forgot who Langston Hughes is, but like famous or something like that right there. She was thoughtful, bright, and preparing to step into a new chapter of her life. She was so close to graduation this May, a moment we had all been looking forward to celebrating together. She faced kidney challenges. Oh no, wait a minute. She faced kidney challenges while courage and grace, with courage and grace. And today we find comfort in believing that she is at peace and fully healed. While we may never understood why her time with us was cut short, we trust that her life had purpose and that her love and spirit will continue to live on through all who knew her. The impact she made was quiet but powerful, and it will not be forgotten. During this incredible, difficult time, we are humbly asking for support as we prepare to lay our beloved Patience to rest. Any contribution, no matter the amount, is deeply appreciated and will help us honor her life with the care and love she deserves. There go that word again. She deserves. Yeah. So she was on dialysis. Damn. Langston was a writer. Okay. Bam. I ain't heard that name in so long. And thank you for your prayers, your kindness, and your support. You say it means more to us than words can express. She was a firecracker. Always lit up a room with the prettiest smile. She would go to war for her family and was able to give her life to the Lord. Why write this part here? Why is we so, and why is our females so, what is that place called? Why is our females so Wakanda? I don't, what is all this got to fight and go to war and shit for her family to do what? She ready to fight for her family. Why do we need to know that? Nah, you can write what you want to write. I guess that make y'all feel good. I guess that's supposed to shine. Oh, so she was a soldier. She was, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Stop it. She loved the Lord. She was rocking with the Lord. She had kidney issues. She has a pretty smile. She was the brightest and the kindest type person. Why did we have to know? Listen, with all of that said, she had courage and grace and all that. And then we ended with, she was a firecracker. She would have went to war. Why? Why this girl with such a pretty smile? Why did we need to know that she would go to war for her family? I just don't get it. But who am I? Who am I? I think if Kimberly, if you can go back into this right here, I think just in my opinion, you need to scrap this last sentence, because what is the going to war when y'all got the Lord? Why would she have to go to war for her family when y'all got God? Just saying something. If y'all would like to support the family, just go around here to GoFundMe. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much on you. That almost bothered me just then. I'm like, what? Come on, dog. Y'all said all that good fly shit. It sounded all cute. You know what I'm saying? She's a soldier, though. This shit lay you down in the middle of the street by her family. Why girls got to be that? Just don't get it. But anyway. Move right along to something positive. Let's go around here to Indiana. Because we got a good mama. We got a mama of 3. dead sons. We got a mama of 3 dead sons arrested on dope and weapons charges. Dope and weapons charges. Now she gonna say something. That baby gonna say something that I am going to agree with. Here we go. Put that up on the screen for you. Bang. Good.
Less than 3 weeks after her son was shot and killed on Indy's east side, an Indianapolis mother is now behind bars accused of numerous drug and weapons charges.
As Fox 59's Jesse Wells explains, that suspect had tragic history long before her arrest this week.
According to court records, 2.5 months before he was killed here on DeCamp Drive, Indiana State Police put Gregory Clifton under surveillance for an active warrant. That led police to this apartment complex where officers allegedly found numerous guns and drugs, resulting in 4 felony charges being filed against the homicide victim's mother.
While searching for her missing son, an Indianapolis mother came here to DeCamp Drive almost 3 weeks ago and called 911 after finding the family's black Jeep. Inside that SUV, police discovered 22-year-old Gregory Clifton shot to death.
We have loved ones that are here on scene who have learned the unthinkable.
While the motive for the murder here on DeCamp remains unclear, the victim's mother, Tasha Morris, said the death was the 3rd son she lost to gun violence over the last decade. Almost exactly 10 years earlier, a fight over a cell phone at a business on East 30th Street in April 2016 claimed the life of 18-year-old Anthony Morris.
It just seems like I failed.
It do seem like that, sister. Shout out, baby. Damn it, is that her real? I don't know about the braid. But I like how she got it done because it looked like it could be her real. Somebody let me know. But Sugar, yeah. You failed. They all did. That's a failure, baby.
And I tried, but I just feel like I failed.
3 years after speaking to Tasha Morris about her first son's death, another son, 19-year-old Demiris Kerr, died after being shot and dropped off at Community East Hospital in October 2020. While no one has ever been convicted of murdering any of her 3 sons, Morris was arrested this week following a drug raid by Indiana State Police. That investigation began in late December.
Nobody has been arrested for knocking off her 3 boys.
This apartment complex along Allisonville Road in Castleton. According to this affidavit, during a search of the apartment, state police were
shout out everybody having a tattoo on the neck. I'm just not seeing that right there. I ain't saying people tattoos on their necks is bad. People I'd like to go on and point out, baby got a tattoo on the neck. Go ahead.
Covered over 7.5 pounds of marijuana inside heat-sealed packages, along with more than $31,000 in cash. Police also allegedly recovered 15 guns, 4 of which had been reported stolen, while 2 others were equipped with machine gun conversion devices. In addition to Morris, 2 other suspects have also been charged in connection to the drug and weapons case.
Finally, court records show Morris is currently being held without bond at the Marion County Jail pending her initial hearing, which is set for later this week. Jesse Wells, Fox 59.
Oh, that baby was working. Oh, that baby big time. Hold on, swole up. Slow me down. I had 15 guns in the crib. 4 stolen. 2 machine gun conversion devices. 7.6 pounds. Yeah, 31,000. 31,000. Now I wonder if she was the head, or I wonder was she working. You know, because a lot of times it's best for females to be in the game and have things at the females' apartments, because a lot of times the police, they don't be messing with the females. You know what I'm saying? But her name hadn't got so big that what she was doing, allegedly what she was doing, had got on law enforcement radar, and they went on around there and made a real big bust. You say, oh, Queen Pen, huh? Yeah. Baby had 7. And listen, vacuum seals, heat shrink. Do y'all understand? When you vacuum seal and you heat shrink, the smell of reefer, you can barely smell it because it's been heat shrinked and vacuum sealed. Hell, you can't smell it, you know? Well, I guess it depends on what you got, you know. You say their stepdaddy was the weed man. But she has a background. She has a background. It's sad that you could lose all your children. She lost all her children to gunfire. In the same community. All your children to gunfire. That's sad.
18 guns, 4 of which had been reported stolen, while 2 others were equipped with machine gun conversion devices. In addition to Morris, 2 other suspects have also been charged in connection to the drug and weapons case.
She have a nice, right here before, like this was 10 years ago, baby. It was 10 years ago before you was about to go to prison in 2026. If right here on October the 17th of 2017, if you could have, like if somebody could have came like from the past or something and went back into then from the past to go back to the future to go ahead on and tell you, or somebody from the future go back and tell you back in 2017, listen, in 2026 you going to the feds. I don't know how you going to the feds, but sugar, you going to the feds. Don't be round there with 7.6. Remember I told you that 7.6 equals fed time. If some could have just told her that, you wouldn't be in the news, sister. But I like what you said. I just feel like I'm a failure. Yeah, that's a real feeling. That's a real feeling, and it's almost accurate.
Anthony Moore.
I would say accurate.
It just seems like I failed, and I tried.
And do y'all even understand that she humbled? That's so humbling for her to say that, because y'all know that most of the ladies ain't finna say that it's possibly my fault. Hell no, that's come on now.
I failed, and I tried, but I just feel like I failed.
3 years.
It's crazy because, like, you would think that the attractive women, the cute women, would not be in certain predicaments, certain situations. Where did y'all fail as attractive women? Where did y'all go wrong at? Because y'all lives is just lives of ugly bitch. Yeah, listen, y'all pretty women, cute, attractive women, y'all lives is lining up. Well, not even lining up. Y'all lives is actually worse than our handsome babies out here. Because our handsome babies out here winning. It's winning out here. Damn it, they having these good lives. They got the homes and stuff. They got them a man. They got a man for their kids and stuff like that. Here, they be getting other people means and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But they be uneducated and be just doing better than y'all. I don't. Yeah. Y'all be struggling and y'all like born with it. Hell, that's probably why y'all struggling, because y'all didn't have to work for it. That's probably what it is. Now, I hadn't told y'all that I had an old story that is going to, let's say, supersede or block out Chilli's story out here in these streets. Let's go around here to Georgia then. We got little mama. We got little mama right here. Old Brandy. Shout out to old Brandy. We finna talk about Brandy. Brandy done wrote a damn book, and oh my God. Brandy says that her ex-boyfriend, Wanye Morris of Boys to Men, took advantage of her due to their age gap. Say the shame ends here. Brandy and her ex-boyfriend. Y'all didn't know that they had a relationship. Now did y'all? But they had a relationship when he was 22 and she was 16. Yeah. Yep. Let me close this to get this off the screen because it's in my doggone way. Yeah. Cause she done wrote a little book, and y'all know when they old got to write books and they trying to sell books and they put some in the damn book for you so you can buy the book. This all be marketing. Brandy is opening up for the first time about a relationship she says has haunted her. The relationship haunted her. Y'all gotta listen to the story now. It haunted her. He's saying Faze is the R&B superstar's new memoir. She shares details on her late 90s relationship with Boyz II Men singer Wanye Morris that she says began when she was 16 years old and he was in his early 20s. The two collabed on a hit song, Broken Hearted, in 1994, and she shares that their friendship quickly turned romantic. I was in over my head. Sneaking around with Wanye and lying to my parents had become a constant. They barely liked the idea of me dating at all. And telling them about us was out of the question. Brandy, who is now 47 years old, she writes because she writing a book. Well, she wrote a book and she's trying to sell it or something. But it wasn't just about upsetting or disappointing my parents, she continues. Wanye and I understood that with diamond cut clarity, I don't know why she used diamond cut clarity, but that's probably her editor or something like that right there. With diamond cut clarity, the public knowledge of our relationship would ignite scandal, potentially threatening everything that we both work for. So he and I opted for elaborate fiction. So that means that they both understood that this was an inappropriate relationship. Okay, we got it. We would pretend patience and calm. We would pretend patience and calm. We were waiting until my 18th birthday before pursuing any romantic connection. They was waiting, chilling, got it. Brandy writes of losing her virginity to Morris, who is now 52 years old. She goes on to share that the relationship progressed, and he became prone to comparing her to other hit R&B singers, namely Mariah Carey, his One Sweet Day duet partner. Sound like jealousy. He was also increasingly hard to track down, and she was required to page him prior to calling. He was hard to track down. She couldn't find her man. There are things that with in hindsight you realize are wildly obvious signs of something wrong, she writes. Neon. Who's Neon? Neon warning signs. Oh, neon warning signs that I choose to ignore because I didn't know what the hell I was doing or what he was doing with me. Just that I loved. Just that I was in love. All right. Or what I believe was love. Got it. All right. It sounded good, huh? It sounded real, real good. Go ahead. She says that the two split up after discovery, and after she discovered that he admitted that he was cheating. For years, she said that Morris had described their relationship as the young ingenue, I don't know how to pronounce that, having a schoolgirl crush and getting her heart broken, but that's not the case, she says. I believe he took advantage of me. There it is. She didn't know what she was doing. He took advantage. I had no idea what I was doing. He took advantage. The shame ends here. The silence ends here. What the fuck do y'all be talking about? She adds of coming to terms with the feeling that she was manipulated into and throughout the relationship. I was not a fast girl with a crush. I was not a dramatic teenager who couldn't handle rejection. I was not an unstable, obsessive fan. I was a child. And he was an adult. And it's time the world understood the difference. Wow. So now after all these years, you come on around to put Buddy on blast to sell your book and for him to be canceled. Huh? Y'all do understand that this is what this is about. Huh? In my mind, she's still holding a grudge. Representatives of Morris did not immediately return people's requests for comment. Over the years, the singer has spoken out about the relationship, including during a 2021 live social media post where he shared, "We were young, You're young and you fall in love, he added. As time progressed, we grew out of each other. She grew out of me and I grew out of her. I like that right there. He said, I might have grown out of her a little bit faster. Bam! Somebody hurt her. Phases by Phases. Oh, the name of her book is Phases by Brandy from Hollow Square Press. Is already wherever books is sold. So Airwell. The Airwell where they got the books at for you. Got it. But he was on the interview. He was on the Breakfast Club. He was on the Breakfast Club. I'm gonna have to, I guess I can do it like this, and then I just have to grab it. I just have to grab it, which I should have just grabbed it earlier, but because I couldn't find it on my own, I got to do it like this. I got to do it like that. Y'all hold on. I'm trying to get up on the screen for you. Don't be rushing me. Y'all listen to him. He gonna let him talk. Here we go.
Squirted and unsquirted. I like that.
This interview was mad disrespectful, and I'm surprised that it didn't get the backlash that...
Oh, wait. I done went and did something else. Oh, I'm on the wrong number. I got to be on the 142. Right there. My bad.
Were you the only one that was ever involved with a celebrity?
Who was he dating?
Wanye was banging Brandy.
He left her lonely, broken hearted.
Yeah, bro.
No, I didn't actually leave alone.
He was teaching Reggae how to do videos.
That's why they called you Squirt.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, Brandy was sending her behind the music that you broke her heart because you fell in love with somebody else.
I mean, you only fall in love with somebody. You only fall out of love with somebody else if somebody makes you fall out of love. You know, so if that was the situation, if that's what she said, then
that's political. I like that.
I can't contest to her view about it. I can just only live by my view.
Revolt.
They were saying she was really young when y'all dated.
Yeah, she was. Not that young. Not
jailbait.
No, that's what I'm saying. No.
He say not jailbait young.
But you know, that's why I stopped it. Hold on. But that's why I stopped it and said that she wasn't that young, because I don't want y'all to think Boys to Men was no.
She said
I was young too.
She said she was 15 and she had to keep it a secret because
He say she was young too. He say that he was young too now. Remember, 16, 22. He say I was young too, dog.
See, we did the thing. We did the thing when she was like 16, 17, around that time, you know.
You was still a boy too.
I wasn't old. I wasn't like 38 years old, nothing like that.
I wasn't like 38 years old, so anything like under 38 is not old. 38 up under 38 is like still like young then. Good.
I was old enough to. She was old enough to get it.
Talk about it, pimp. She was old enough to get it though. And listen, if I'm not mistaken, Brandy them is out of Georgia. If I'm not mistaken, they was in Georgia. Age of consent is 16. Keep it going.
But was it legal in the state y'all was in?
Oh.
I mean, we was always in different states. We
was always in different states. We was on tour. Whoo, boy, don't say them states that that the age is different. Please don't do it to yourself.
They had a nomad relationship.
You know what I'm saying? We just, we didn't do it in the states that it was legal. It was illegal in.
Nice.
No. It was, you know what I mean? It was a time. It was a relationship. It grew and it ungrew. I guess you could say that.
Ungrew. Squirted and unsquirted.
So he said it himself. Oh, underage. Oh, this was back in 2014 he did that interview. 2014 he did the whole interview. I didn't go. You said that Brandy is from Mississippi. Oh, so she from... I thought that she was out of Georgia. Hold up. The age of consent in Mississippi, 16. Okay, the age of consent is 16, and the age of consent in Georgia is 16. But like he say, we was around in different states and stuff like that right there. The states that you don't get in trouble in, and that's where we was handling our business around there. You know what I'm saying? I smashing cause she can get it. And he wasn't lying to y'all. I want to hit the listen. So ladies, I got to ask y'all this question though. Because a whole bunch of y'all be 16 and y'all been to smash something or got smashed, and that person, that type of relationship, it didn't work, and now y'all in your feelings, and it has haunted you for 30 years and shit like that right there. Is when all y'all 16 that y'all don't know what y'all doing? I thought that y'all was like smart. Like I thought that y'all mature faster. And y'all don't know what y'all was doing. Watch this. When the young girls is dealing with men and they getting their money, for some reason they know that they getting their money. And I'm talking about the teens who don't even have to smash the older dudes. The older dudes is just giving them a few dollars or something. So they understand that they getting a few dollars from a man that they don't even have to do nothing sexual with. You know what I'm saying? But they understand that right there. But when it came down to smashing something, I was just lost. I just thought that I was in love. And I wasn't a fast girl. Really. I wasn't fast. I guess. Oh, but did y'all know who he allegedly, they say he was cheating on her with? What is the girl, the t-shirt and my panties? What's our sister's name? T-shirt and my panties on. They say that he was smashing her. Allegedly. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? What was that part? But it wasn't just about upsetting or disappointing my parents. Listen, y'all don't know what y'all be doing, but y'all damn sure know how to lie to your parents. Huh? Disappointing my parents, she continues. 1 year and I understood with diamond cut. Remember the diamond cut clarity? That the public knowledge of our relationship would ignite scandal, potentially threatening everything that we both work for. So you had an understanding of that. You say losing her virginity to Morris, now 52. Did you smash you and Kevin Booth? Shout. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Do you know that you could have took this to your death, baby? Don't nobody really. Now, listen, because they have spoke on this back in 2014, and I think I saw a few posts that was 2 years ago and 7 years ago, and so they've been talking about this right here. I guess she wanted to wait until she wrote her memoir. I don't know, man. Yeah. Adina Howard. Shout out to Adina. That's what's up. Moving right along. I ain't worried much. I can't stand you, bitch. I promise you I can't stand you, bitch. Listen, tell me one dude who done wrote his memoir. Do dudes even write memoirs? Or write a tell-all book and all that flash right there? I don't think that we do that. If y'all know somebody, please let me know. Move right along. Get crazy. So now we supposed to be sympathetic, empathetic to the choices you made, knowing, do y'all understand, by her hiding it and by them both understanding, if the public know, then it's going to mess us up. By her stating that you knew everything that you was doing. She say that she manipulated. She was manipulated. In another article, she actually said that she wanted to save her virginity until she got married, but he persuaded me. And that's why when shit happened to you, I kind of be happy on the inside. Because y'all do not care who y'all tear down. You do not care. And I hope you players stop caring. For real, though. Moving right along, I ain't gonna be much of. Because there's too many men who are still out here caring about the ladies. Stop it. I guess if it ain't your peoples, man, stop worrying about everybody else, dog. Hell, and then a lot of times you got to stop worrying about your damn peoples. For real, because O's ain't no good for you either. The Bible tell us. The Bible tell us that these women ain't no good. That they flaky. That they be out here faking. Women don't like women. It's harder for you players. Watch this. It's harder for you players to get chicks when you're single. It's easy for y'all to get chicks when you got a ring on your finger. That's what they be out here saying. Like, God, oh, like nothing. Oh, don't care about nothing. Or at least another woman. We got a family of a Michigan woman who was found dead. Because we be out here dying, like I be trying to tell y'all. Who was found dead, and the family believes that the boyfriend had something to do with it. Here we go.
Stabbed to death, and a mystery out of Clinton Township. A woman stabbed to death, and no sign of her killer. But the woman's family has their eye on someone close to her. Fox News' Jessica Dupnack says the family did see warning signs. Jess.
Ruben, those warning signs, they didn't come in the form of physical injuries, no bruises or anything like that, but they did say that the young woman who was killed was on again, off again with a boyfriend for about 4 years. They are strongly pointing the finger at him tonight. Although he has not been named a suspect, we do know that he recently got out of prison on other crimes.
Oh, so she dated. Oh, all right. So, player got a little background on.
What has your family been through?
Hell and back.
His oldest daughter, stabbed to death, found 2 days later in her apartment in Clinton Township last week.
It's like my heart been torn apart, and I don't know how to mend it.
A dad broken, his daughter's killer still out there.
He need to turn himself in before I find him.
Ooh, daddy say before I find him.
Because I don't know what I'd do if I see him.
36-year-old Shamika Kelly was about to graduate nursing school before they say her life was stripped from them. They're pointing the finger at her boyfriend of 4 years.
She wasn't coming home with like a black eye or nothing. We never saw nothing like that. But it was more so like mentally, like toxic relationships.
They're getting impatient, but no justice is worth the wait.
What's done in the dark gonna always come to the light. So whatever you think you're doing, you think you're getting away with it, you're not.
As I said, Clinton Township Police have not named a suspect at this point. We did reach out to the chief and did not hear back in time for this story. Now, Shamika's dad, who we talked to, said that police told them that they were waiting on forensic analysis of the scene. It's quite possible that's what police were waiting for before they move in on a suspect. Reporting live in the newsroom, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, in terms of a timeline, now that forensic evidence is something they're looking at, how much time are we talking about before they can finally perhaps try to unearth something from there?
Yeah, well, I was told that forensics was done yesterday, and if they have a short suspect list, you know as well as I do, Roop, you look at the folks closest to this individual, it could be a couple of days before they make an arrest in all of this.
Say nursing school has the most victims. You are so right by that, because over the years, you know how many chicks who they was in nursing school, about to go to nursing school, about to finish nursing school, just dead.
But again, speculation.
By domestic love.
Yeah. We are waiting to hear back from investigators.
Now I want to just point something out. I don't know if I'm being petty. Put the little picture up here. It looked like I know about two of them. So which one was her? So because she had that tattoo. So this is her. So she light-skinned it, and the picture here, she got that tattoo up there. So is this her in the middle? Is just the picture flip? Oh, the picture flip. Oh, so this is her. All right. Damn, I thought I saw something different. I thought I had saw something different. But that baby right there. Oh. Do y'all even understand? So if If the boyfriend had done knocked off, the boyfriend done something right. He's not even a person of interest. If he had done did it, he's not a person of interest. Huh? So whatever he had done did, boy, y'all better take a page out of Buddy book. If y'all, you know what I'm saying, in domestic love relationship and, you know, things, you showing your love and things may go south sometime. You never know. I'm just saying. Moving right along, ain't really much of it. Got to be more careful. Yeah. You say this is the father. I have been waiting on the player to say something like that right there for the long. Bitch, cause if I slide up on him, if I catch him at Walmart, shut this bitch down. This what I have been waiting on people to talk about. Well, speak in that manner. Do y'all understand that we be so afraid to say, bitch, I'm going to kill some on the news after our loved one dead? I don't know why we be playing. I think that you will actually get away with saying it after your loved one has just been killed or something, dead, taken advantage of, beat up. You know what I'm saying? Just saying, I just don't like the little acting. People, they like to be politically correct too much for me, dog. This is 2026, man. It's 2026. We done had a half a black president in 2026. What y'all think going on? Bitch, we on our way around to the moon. Y'all still out here faking. We going back to the moon. For real though. Let's go on around here to Utah. We got a Utah, no, that shit. Look. We have a Utah mom who was accused of kidnapping a boy. She said bullied her child. Man, shout out to us good parents. Shout out to the good parents, though. I ain't even much tripping. Here, we may need to take a page out of her book. Since she kidnapping, you don't bully my goddamn baby.
Tonight, this Utah mom could face jail time for allegedly kidnapping an 11-year-old boy for bullying her daughter at school. The boy's mother, Amberly Galazzo, says her son is traumatized by the incident.
As he should be.
Grabbed him by the arm and said he was going with her to apologize to her daughter, and she put him in her vehicle.
It happened last September in Provo, according to court documents, which detail how 40-year-old Shannon Tafuga allegedly drove around looking for the boy, wanting to confront him about bullying her child. She made him get into her vehicle before taking him to her home to have him apologize and threatened to have her husband beat him up.
And they basically opened their door and told him to get the F out, and he ran all the way home.
Tafuga, who the city says no longer works as a crossing guard at the children's school, is now facing second-degree felony kidnapping and aggravated child abuse charges.
You put your crossing guard degree on the line for a second-degree felony.
These are serious charges.
They are very serious charges. I think we recognized from the outset that this isn't your typical child kidnapping case. This is not the way to address bullying or to try and stand up for your child.
I can almost guarantee that he ain't gonna excuse me. He ain't gonna bully nobody else.
Tafuga's attorney calls the allegations not accurate and a symptom of, quote, an erosion of traditional family values where children were once held accountable by their own parents. She'll appear in court next month.
We think that's what's up. Listen. Bitch, if you don't get him, listen. She grabbed him by her arm and put him in her car. And he stayed in the car?
And said he was going with her to apologize to her daughter, and she put him in her vehicle.
It happened.
She put him in the vehicle. He's 11, and he stayed in the car.
Last September in Provo, according to court documents, which detail how 40-year-old Shannon Tafuga allegedly drove around looking for the boy, wanting to confront him about bullying her child.
He slid up on his ass, get in the car. Get in the car. I wonder if she had a gun or something.
She made him get into her vehicle before taking him to her home to have him apologize and threatened to have her husband beat him up.
My husband gonna beat you down. And he got scared, and he told him to get the F on from around here, and he ran home, mama, because he ain't got no damn daddy either. You know what I'm saying? I keep trying to tell y'all, boy, get to cheering some daddies. Get to cheering some daddies. Why y'all cheering ain't got no daddies? Why y'all cheering ain't got no daddies? What time it is? It's 47. What are we looking like? Got to be more careful. I forgot my little thing real quick. Is that? No, we're not gonna do that one. We ain't gonna do that one right there either. They're just stupid. Y'all got to get your children some daddies or don't. We have a I don't even want to do butter. Oh, all right, bam. I got this one right here. I just been laying around. On it. We got our beautiful sister. We got our officer down. Plymouth police officer. And her husband. Police officer and her husband is charged with raping a teen. The officer and the husband charged with raping a teen. Let's see what happened.
Her and her husband are now facing several rape charges after a young man who was under their care as a teenager claimed they sexually assaulted him for years. The couple made their first appearance in court today, and NBC 10's Amelia Fabiano was inside the courtroom. She's live in Plymouth now with an update. Amelia.
JC Officer Samantha Pellerin and her husband Daniel Foran were arrested just this morning here in Plymouth at their home without incident. Both of them pleading not guilty today here in court.
As they should.
Any comment on the allegations? No comment from Plymouth Police Officer Samantha Pellerin and her husband Daniel Foran as they leave Plymouth District Court Thursday on bail. They're facing multiple charges, including rape of a child. On March 17th, the alleged victim, now 21 years old, filed restraining orders against the couple. That's when Plymouth police say they placed Pellerin on paid administrative leave. She's been with the department since 2022. In an affidavit, the alleged victim...
Whoa, slow me down. This can't be the same woman. This is her? Oh, hell no. Nah, that's our beautiful sister right here. The hell happened? Lady, what happened?
In an affidavit, the alleged victim said Pellerin and Foran took him in to raise him in 2018 when he was a teen and were granted legal guardianship about a year later. He claimed they both sexually assaulted him from then until last summer. Prosecutors describing in graphic detail the sexual assault and rape that allegedly occurred consistently for about 7 years.
Y'all understand that they saying the husband and the wife raped a teenage boy for years. So her husband liked boys.
When the alleged victim slows down, Daniel comes up behind the alleged victim and pushes him to force him to keep going on the intercourse.
Whoa. Back it up. I shouldn't have stopped that. Hold on. Let's see what he said.
Describing in graphic detail the sexual assault and rape that allegedly occurred consistently for about 7 years.
When the alleged victim slows down, Daniel comes up behind the alleged victim and pushes him to force him to keep going on the intercourse.
The alleged victim claimed he moved out of their house last month and that, quote, "They are looking for me, and I'm scared for my safety." The defense challenging that claim, though, saying he was in constant cordial contact with Pellerin and Foran during the period he claimed he was scared. The defense telling the judge the alleged victim made up all allegations and allegedly has a history of doing so.
He had accused someone falsely of sexually inappropriate behavior when he was in high school, when he later came clean and admitted it was a sexual encounter he had with a teammate on his basketball team.
Women who say they're related to the alleged...
With a teammate on his basketball team. So the team is gay. The team is already gay.
Victim also
So they say that the husband will walk behind him or stand behind him and push him to keep up with the intercourse because the husband like for the teen to be smashing his wife. Shout out to y'all with these type of relationships, dog.
Going up to the end of the hearing.
We stand by the victim and justice will prevail.
Stand by the victim, justice will prevail.
The Plymouth Police Department also released a statement this morning after the arrest of Officer Pellerin, saying they are appalled and deeply disturbed by these allegations. Officer Pellerin's duty status is also now under review. She and her husband are expected back in court coming up in June. Neither of them have prior criminal histories. Reporting live in Plymouth this evening, Amelia Fabiano.
I just don't like how I like to hear Susan let herself go, dog. Do y'all understand that hell? That's probably why It's probably why the husband say, well, hell, we need to use him to smash you, baby, because I really ain't turned on by you no more, baby. Or maybe they always just had this type of relationship. Hell, listen, I know that we got a problem with maps. But boy, it ain't nothing like a map couple. It's a map couple. Allegedly. I don't think they did it. I don't think they did it because she is the police. I don't think that they. Damn it, I got to go back to the little picture. This was her picture when she got hired. Do y'all look at that pretty face? Look at that pretty face. This is what happens. This is what happens after you done got married and shit, and now your head done got arrested. Notice she putting the cry game down. She putting the cry game down. That's that femininity. That's that bitch. I am finna lie to get myself up out there. I'm finna use these tears. Try to get myself up out there. Damn. How the hell did we get caught? How the hell did we get caught? Damn, sister is a problem. Hey, dog. Whew. They said that the person he had done lied before because he done had sexual relationship with a teammate. That's what's up. Willie, they just kids. They not know what they doing. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the 99 news around here in these streets. Yeah. You say the husband fit the description. Got to be more careful. You say they love to see us with them. Listen, man. This is why. Do y'all understand that, like, maps go into, like, the dark web or something, and they be watching CP and stuff like that right there. Maps be communicating with other maps. And I say that maps need to get in relationships with other maps. I think that y'all really do need to do that right there, because the hardest thing is to be a map when your significant other don't know that you was a map. Listen, it's already hard to accomplish a goal as a map. But to be able to accomplish a goal while you have your significant other who don't know that you was a map, that shit got to be frustrating, dog. Like, it really do. Like, cause who do you talk to? Well, other than the internet, who do you talk to? It's kind of like being gay. Being gay in certain households, who do you talk to other than the internet? That's the one thing that the internet gave people, was ways to communicate with like-minded people. It's a whole bunch of maps. I'm about to start saying that the majority of people, like 51% or more of people, is a map. I want to say about 60% of human beings, especially in America, is a map. I'm just saying because it's a minor, and you may be attracted to the minor. You just may be attracted to the smile. You just may be attracted to the facial features, body shape, body styles, things that they do, sports that they play. In the marching band, it's like, I don't know. You're just attracted to them, and you don't even know sometimes why are you attracted to them. But I bet that if they did what they say that they had done did, and they have this type of relationship, that's the type of relationship that would damn near never fail. Regardless of what you do. Do y'all know that there is so many women who is married to and who is in long-term relationship with men who is homosexuals, and they know that they're homosexual? And they know that they be out there smashing men. And a lot of them will do threesomes. Just so the man can have another man. Hell, gay women do the same thing. But that's regular shit. I'm talking about, because it was said for so long that women don't like a gay man. I ain't finna be with no gay man, and he liking the man, and that shit had done changed like early 90s. Well, probably like late 90s. Women started, from what I was seeing and hearing out of Miami and hearing what was going on up in Atlanta, and then visiting and seeing y'all married to gay men. All right, they she know he can. Wow. Seen it for myself. And be like, but she's beautiful. Why should that's who she can find? Got it. But you have to appreciate people is living their best doggone life, being exactly who they want to be out here in the street. I just wish that people stop acting like they have a problem with certain things. I do understand that you have to act like you have a problem out in public and in social media. I do get you have to act that way. Yeah, no. But again, behind closed doors, man. Just don't care about nothing. Listen, players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I'm just here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm Mills. You say, other than the gay part, I don't see a problem. That's what's up. That's what's up. It's just, man. And it's crazy because you will be surprised who actually out here gay. Yeah. I did the video, in case y'all didn't see the video. I did a standalone video. I forgot which channel I put it on, but I did do standalone video to where a dude say that he was doing the gay for play because he had slipped discs in his back and his body was bad and beat down or something, and he couldn't work, and his son had cerebral palsy or something, and he had bills, and he just gay for play one time because, you know what I'm saying, he'll do anything for his son and stuff, or his child, you know. So, but he ain't gay. Got it. Yeah. Type of stuff be going on. It is what it is. Yeah, what it is. Y'all please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, Willie Williams Show 7 channel, the Accept and Agree channel. I appreciate y'all for being around here. I hope that y'all really, really enjoyed y'all day. Make sure that y'all watch standalone videos. Make sure y'all go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Click on the, what is that thing called? The Gear link if y'all would like to support a player. Get you some merch or something. Y'all please remember, we do got to go fund me. I need the support around there too. And everywhere that a player got some things going on there. Appreciate y'all, man. I really, really do. Today was hump day. Today is the 1st. Did y'all pay them people? Y'all pay them people. I know it's April Fools and all that, but did y'all pay them people today, though? It's all cute. Damn it, you've been feeling good all day, but did you pay them people? Huh? Did you do that? If you didn't, please do that before the grace period. Listen, y'all do what I be asking y'all to do that y'all always do every day, and that's stay alive. I'm going to see y'all later. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm out of here.